It's certainly going to be the trend in the back half of the year. There's going to be close to $10 billion trade with 10 transactions of larger scale, whereas the first half of the year, roughly $31 billion traded, which was roughly 65% single asset trades. I think you'll see other players step in, but I think also with somebody like a GLP where they syndicate a large percentage of the overall ownership, that'll still be a theme that we see throughout the rest of the year. Certainly with Blackstone getting into the business again on the industrial side, their partnership with AEW I think will be very prevalent going into the back half of the year as well. Certainly on the spec construction side, this year we're going to do about 225 million square feet of net absorption, whereas we only brought on 195 million for not year to date, but throughout the course of the year. So we're going to be down close to 5% vacant. So what we're seeing is a lot of the institutional investors will invest into the major core markets where they can get the product that they want and get a better return. I think right now we're going to continue to see cap rate compression in the primary markets because the liquidity that an investor has in those markets, and certainly the safe choice. But I think as you see some of the product in infill locations in secondary markets, we're starting to see investors already show back up for that product type, and that may vary anywhere from 50 to 75 basis points greater than the primary market. I expect to see quite a bit of syndication continuing to happen with somebody like a GLP, where other foreign investors can side-by-side partnership with others in the space. Will we see broadening? Absolutely, because now that there's scale back in the system, we didn't have that the first half of the year, and as I mentioned earlier, you had 31 billion, but roughly 65% of that was single asset. It just wasn't big enough to get their attention, and now with the larger scale opportunities out there, we're going to see them a lot more prevalent tail end of this year, first of next.